Top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it. When you need to see it, receive it, let it soak in, let it marinate. Let it become a part of you. Let it become you. I'm clearing the energy. That's what I use this for. Clearing energy means I'm allowing myself to dissipate and allowing the Most High to appear, to manifest, to appear. Most High, I invite you and I ask you to attend this conversation, this communication, and to speak what you want to be heard, and show what you want to be seen. I got to download, and this how good the Most High is. Let me ask you, Most High, what is the message that you want to relay today? What do you want to say? You know when they say, I'm all ears, I'm all eyes. That's a beautiful, that means you alert, that means you aware. That means you attentive. You know, growing up when I was younger, you know, I was made to go to services, go to churches. And they always emphasize go in there with an expectation. Go in there with a question that you want only God to answer. And this is for all you pagan celebrators. And I know this gonna rip your heart up a little bit, but it is what it is. It's what need to be said, what need to be heard. The Most High taught me as a child, because my parents, they celebrated holidays. And you know, on TV, when you're watching TV and you got a Santa Claus and they say, you know, be good so that you can get a present. Put out some cookies and some milk so Santa Claus can eat them milk and cookies. And they always told you to go ahead and make you a list to Santa Claus. Real deal. So, me as a jit, as a youth, I put that to the test. The Most High spoke to me and said, if a Santa Claus is real, tell him something secretly and see if you get it. So, unbeknownst to my parent, because I ain't grew up with no father figure. So unbeknownst to my mother, who they told me was my mother, I requested something and didn't tell nobody. And I didn't get it. To this day, I still didn't get it. So I guess according to the rituals or the procedures, I must have been a naughty child, because I must have been on the naughty list. And it's funny that I let y'all in on that, but it coincides with what the Most High was talking to me about. We gonna go to the story of Moses and Pharaoh and the children of Israel. You see, the Most High gave instructions to Moses to go to Pharaoh to let his children go. Stop holding them captive, making them do things that they don't want to do. Working them all the way to the bone. And just using and abusing them. And I just heard in my head, you can use the things that the Most High gives you, but when it comes to abusing it, that's where the problem lies. But y'all know what happened to Pharaoh. He ain't want to let them children go. He ain't want to let the Most High's sons and daughters go free. But it's a different twist. The Most High want me to dive down in this right here. This is for the children. And it's crazy how I just went to my childhood. But this is for the children. When the Most High blesses you, working on your behalf behind your back, ensuring that you can live a life worth living. Don't slap the Most High in the face. Don't doubt the Most High. Don't take the Most High's gifts and grace and mercy for granted. You see, the Most High gave the children of Israel what their heart desires. But they didn't realize that until 40, 50 years later down the line. Because into becoming free from slavery, from bondage, you gotta go through things. You gotta detox. You gotta cleanse. You gotta get that stuff that you know out of you. You gotta unlearn what was taught to you. And you gotta relearn what is being taught to you. You see, the children of Israel, they complained, they griped, and they murmured when they was becoming free. The journey started when they left Pharaoh's, how could you say, camp. But the beautiful thing about it was, even when they were still in the camp, they got signs that they was finna be free. Because they were seeing all the famine and all the unexplainable events that was happening to Pharaoh and his camp and his land. His little empire that he grew up, that he built up. Thinking that Pharaoh thought that his empire was stronger than the Most High who created the land that he was living on. But the children, they went off and they was complaining to Moses, man, I should go back. to slavery. I should go back to Pharaoh. I should have never left. I should have never listened to you. But you see, at the end, they didn't wish to go back then, because when you going through stuff, you feel like you cannot see the end. But when you at the end, you cannot even fathom going back. Sometimes the Most High pushes you into position for prosperity when you do not even want it, when you don't want it at the time. But how good is the Most High that gives us things that we need when we need it, not what we want when we want it. So I want y'all to just think about the mindset of the children of Israel going through what they went through. How they had to go around and keep going around because of all the doubt. Instead of just believing that the Most High was leading and guiding them to a better place. Even though it looked like in your eyes that you was not going to make it. Hold on to what the Most High tells you. Everything else is garbage. Everything else is an illusion. Everything else will cause you to be delusional. Tell the truth and shame the devil. As soon as you have a conversation with the devil and tell him, nah, you a liar, you a thief, you an unaliver, why should I trust you? Because if I trust you, you just gonna do what you did to them to me. And I know a lot of y'all are experiencing that right now. I feel it in the energy. Where that you come together in a clique, in a coven, in a group, in a camp. And in the beginning, y'all got a great plan to kill, to unalive, destroy, and ruin other people's lives because they don't like what you like. They don't talk how you talk. They don't look the way you look. They don't do what you do. So you want to keep them there and beat them and push them down and keep them down until they conform. But you got to always consider the Most High. Always consider my divine dad. You got to always consider the creator, the source of everything that we got going on down here. The enemy is a peon. The enemy is what he is, an enemy. When you sleeping with the enemy, when you chilling with the enemy, you got to know the enemy is going to turn on you. He does not have your best interests. He going to work you to the bone until you pass on. Yeah. So keep in mind, when you going through and God is providing for you like manna that's falling from the sky when you hungry. Don't want me to say that, but I'm gonna say it. This is the Most High's word speaking to you. The Most High will feed you when you are starving. The Most High will give you drink when you are thirsty. The Most High will give you shelter when you are homeless. And if you physically homeless, you can go to a shelter. If you mentally homeless, God will give you a thought of shelter. He will cover your mind like what a home is. A home is a place to go from the outside world. Everybody loves to be at their home. Well, for the street runners, they don't like being at home. But for them homebodies, them homegrown individuals like myself, safety is in your home. That's why you put locks on it. You lock the door when you come in, you lock the door when you go out. So nobody or anything enters in. Be careful on how you treat the blessings that the Most High sends to you. I watched a video the other day, and there was this young lady and this young man. I guess that it was finna be their first date, so he opened the door, let her in the car. She sat down and said, "Ugh, he got an Altima. Ugh." Okay, first strike. You already got an attitude on what kind of vehicle. At least it's a vehicle you can ride in. It's clean. Then he goes around and get in his side, and she says, "Can you turn the AC down?" Now, what type of individual are you? You being too picky. You being too needy. Too uppity. Like everything gotta be so perfect for you. So I like the young man. He said something that was very, foretelling. Pause. I don't like men, but you feel me? The conversation that he gave the young lady. He said, "So where you want to go? I got a list of places that we can go. Cheesecake Factory. No. Okay. All right, we can go to Applebee's. What? Nah. I ain't going to no Applebee's." Then he say, "Let's go to Chipotle, whatever." You know what I'm saying? And then he said, "After that, we gonna go to the movies. Finna just chill." Then she said, the list that you rambling off ain't nothing." He said, "So, okay, let's see where you located at. Where do you expect to go on the first date?" And she rambled off and said, "Ruth Chris and some other high-end areas." So he immediately got out his car, opened his door, and told her, "Are we good?" Then she said, "What, you kicking me out? We ain't even go nowhere." "Yeah, because we ain't going nowhere. Please exit my vehicle and you have a great day." When you being ungrateful for things that's given to you, spending time to get to know the individual. Most High put us in a season, in a land, in an environment to get to know who He is. But when we put demands on the Most High, "Oh, Most High, I want to live in this type of house. I want to live in this type of stuff." And I just made it short, and it was the difference between success. Who eyes are you looking through? Success, the Most High's eyes, success is obeying Him, and then He will give you things that will blow your mind. But then the world's eyes, they want you to be successful. How much money you can make, how many houses you can do, how many business you can do, how many people you can sleep with. Because that's the main thing out here right now. Everybody feel like they gotta sleep with this type of person. I'm better than you because I slept with this person and that person and this person, and all they private parts are poisoned. It's poison. PPP, Poison private parts. You understand me? The way we flow. Them poison private parts, PPP. That's what we got going on out here. And the Most High wanted me to inject this into y'all brain right now. Doctors are right now coming up with medicines, well, have came up with medicines to cover up people with STDs and diseases so you can't know that they have it. That right there is sick. That means you allowing a person with a disease, a STD, to pass it on to a person that doesn't have it. And you can see what the agenda is because of the rise of items that's enhancing the desire to have sex. Men, spiritually, I'm gonna get this to us right now. Men, if you are having problems with getting up and staying right, that means your spirit is telling you that person ain't the person for you to be laying down with. Women, if your juice box is dry, that don't mean get something, take something so your thing could, run like the Niagara Falls. That means your spirit is telling you that ain't the person for you to knock down or let enter into you, lay up with, throw it in a circle with. Throw it in a circle ain't all that. Meaning, it feels good at the time. That's just like, smudge. What it is? Certs. Whatever it is. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Medication. Put it like that. Medication feel good at the time you take it. But when it has ran through your body and it is done with, you feel disgusting. You feel like you done been ran through. Like you were abused and used. I don't know why I'm going there. But wait on the Most High to bring you somebody that's super special, that you can have a conversation with, that will stimulate you. So if the conversation stimulates you, the touch is gonna wow you. And you always gotta put everything to the test. Like they say, test everything with the spirit. Because it's a lot of tricks and traps and a lot of stuff that's going on around here that they are trying to trick and trap you to go back to the Pharaoh, to go back into slavery, to go back into bondage, when the Most High has set you free from what you want to be free from. But when you addicted to abuse, when you addicted to pain, when you addicted to sadness, when you addicted to poverty, when all else fails, you feel like you got to turn back to. But see, the Most High is so good and so great, so gracious, that He leads you away from what you think you want and leads you right into what your heart and your soul and your mind needs. making it to that promised land is a journey. That is a journey worth taking. Instead of being a slider and going to jump on the meat stick or jump in some yoni. That ain't no good. That is poison private parts. Most High, was you seen in this communication? When I tried to lift up this deck, this came out. It will happen in the best possible way. The Most High is saying, when you allow Him to lead you, it will happen in the best possible way. When the Most High is calling you out of slavery, out of bondage, out of pain, it will happen in the best possible way. Even though it don't look the best way to you, but it's the best way possible. It will happen in the best way. On the bottom of the deck, everything is up to you. It's whatever you choose. Because you see, the reality of what happened, this is my answer deck. It's just, the Spirit is just gonna give me the answer of what's in the energy. So for somebody, it will happen in the best possible way. Watch how you get free from the bondage of them poisoned private parts. And it is up to you to indulge, to involve yourself with poisoned private parts. And what the Most High just told me before I interjected on that was that nobody stopped anybody from going back. Nobody stopped anybody from going back. So that means whoever was a part of the children of Israel, is nobody stopped them from going back to Pharaoh. Nobody is gonna stop you. It's up to you. If you gonna go back and be on the devil's side, the Pharaoh side, or your abuser side, your parents, your family side, it's up to you. Somebody told me one day, and I'm glad that the Most High uses anybody. The Most High will use anybody to speak to you. The Most High will use your mother, your father, your brothers, your sister, whatever, all family, right? The Most High will even use your spouse. The Most High will use your friend, somebody you think is your friend, associates. The Most High will use an animal, a dog, a cat, a bird, to speak to you. The Most High will use the wind to speak to you, the trees, the ocean, water, even fire. Water. What's water? Water is old Pisces, Cancer, and all them other ones, right? And fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I said all signs of y'all zodiacs. guess what? Guess what the Most High just told me to tell y'all, man. I'm gonna come up with my own zodiac sign. Cause see, I don't see no zodiac signs of I'm gonna let that fly. That's to come. That's to come. That's to come. You're gonna be on this journey. I'm gonna show you where we at with it. Where the Most High at with it. Just to be honest with you. All right, Most High. What else we got? What else out this day? Let's see. This is the second time I seen yes. This is the second time I seen yes. And the question that was in my head was, did I say everything you wanted me to say? Yes. That was the second time that question was in my head and I saw yes. Wow. Is this it, Most High? Do you want to say anything else? Is there any other messages for today? Most High wants us to know in the journey of going to the promised land or going to the land and the journey that's worth living, you gotta have patience. See, the reason why nobody went back is because the Most High was teaching them how to be patient. Everything ain't gonna be good as soon as you do what you're gonna do or go where you're gonna go. Be patient, have patience. Want me to go more general? There's a question somebody's asking in this video. You gotta go more general. Like, is the person I'm with doing witchcraft on me? I don't know why that just came out on me. But you can tell telltale signs if somebody is doing magic on you. 33:22 on the clock when I looked at it. If you got a bird, if you got an object, if you got a dog, if you got a cat, and you allow that dog, cat, bird to go away, and if that dog, cat, and bird comes back to you, it's for you. But see, this is the thing, what I'm finna show you. With the witchcraft, sometimes you got a yearning that you don't understand why you want to go back. Why you want to go back to Pharaoh? Why you want to go back to something that harmed you, that abused you? Because it's witchcraft being done. If you're not happy, if you don't feel joy around the individual, in a place, in a home, in your life, go on that journey of the wilderness so you can do some shadow work and see what's going on and see why you feel like that. Go more general. Can you make it? Yes, you can make it, but you gotta have more patience. You gotta have patience. Will you ever heal? Have patience. Like I told you, it's a lot of relationships out here that's having issues. You see, that's the main thing on what's going on out here. People relations. What they do behind closed doors, what they try to hide. But in the eyes of the Most High, you can't hide nothing. He knows, he sees every single event that you have done. And he's trying to take you to the promised land, but you want to keep going back to sex parties, orgies. He's trying to get you to the land where you're gonna have one solid individual that's gonna help you live life to its fullest. It's so crazy out here that, you know, people got relationship with doctors. People got relationship with individuals to alter test results, to do frivolous and crazy things, to scam documents and do all this extra stuff to hide what's really going on with them. But the one thing about the Most High is that he's truthful. What he shows you and tells you, you can trust it. You just seen me. You already know. You already know what's going on. You know that you can trust the Most High. You know you can't trust everybody. You already be knowing. Your intuition would never lie to you. And that's what I'm finna go in, because just what I just jumped into, right? Your intuition would never lie to you. And here I go. Bottom of the deck, you see me shuffle it. Yes, but it will take a while to be known or to manifest. So you gotta be patient. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. What do you got out of this deck, Most High? 3 of them came out straight up. Empowered decisions. Empowered decisions. Intuition empowers your decisions. Trust your inner compass. Flow of life. The flow of life. Go with the flow of life that the Most High is leading and guiding you to. Don't go on your own flow. You will get lost. Or you will be in an area where you don't want to be at. Flow of life. Surrender to life's natural flow. Trust where it's taking you. And you gotta have that balance and that harmony. Balance and harmony. Inner balance amplifies intuition. Stay in harmony with yourself. Have patience. You already know. I hope that y'all pick up what I'm putting down, or take what I'm giving. Love, all love, and all light, my loves. I'll see y'all around on the next video. I pray that this message touched and reached you right where you at. And for understanding, understanding, and overstanding on what was said here today will be interpreted the correct way. Peace.